last album here, Scaled and Icy, 2021. The album title is a play on Scaled Back and Isolated.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is a phrase that reflects the musical production during COVID-19. But it's also, this is a note, it's an anagram for Clancy is Dead. Clancy was Tyler's alter ego in the concept of the last album, Trench. So this album cover is it's colorful.
It's weird for them.
And it matches, whereas Trench is like, it's like a crow, it's dark, it's like this eerie green background. This is like pink and blue and like...
Yeah, it's a pink background with a blue dragon like all over the front of it, like breathing a little bit of fire out into the album. This kind of a fire album cover.
It also matches like this album's like upbeat, positive.
Colorful, poppy.
Yeah, colorful, poppy.
This is unabashed pop. I mentioned earlier they were going to drench themselves in it. This is unquestionably a pop album.
Yeah, it's I think this is their shortest album. It's like 37 minutes start to finish.
Yeah, they got right through this one. Less tracks. 11's still like a solid album, but like some of the other songs or albums had like 14, 15 tracks.
So I think this album, in my opinion, is much after doing Blurry Face and Trench, which are inherently like explore like darker themes and like it's nice that they do something like this is a more positive album.
Yeah, 100%. He made a comment where he was like, COVID was tough for everybody. It was tough for us. Obviously, we're not doing our best right now, but because everything's so dark and depressing at this point, like they intentionally turned that on its head and wanted to do something a little bit more upbeat, especially in the context of all their other albums being a little heavy.
Yeah.
So here we are.
So this opens with Good Day, and despite everything we just said, this song is actually Tyler wrote this song. Imagining his wife and child were dead and how he would like try and cope with that and put on like a facade or like a fake face of everything's all right, everything's fine.
Right.
Again, the song itself is more upbeat.
Very upbeat. It's got like this like 80s TV show intro, like a Full House kind of sound to it. I don't know how else to say that. It's just
after you said that, I gotta play it now.
It's kind of like this poppy piano, a high tempo, not high tempo, but mid tempo, like high, like very upbeat sound.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I could see that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird, but it's good for them. And it's a good track. It's a good opener.
Yeah, I don't have anything else on that.
Okay. Choker, still poppy, still upbeat, a little bit heavier.
Yeah, so the song title alludes to someone who chokes under pressure. This song's kind of about like self-doubt or insecurity. The music video for this one is kind of funny. It shows Tyler being chased around by a toy dragon that turns into a giant one.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and this is it's a softer kind of singing but fast paced.
Yeah, 100%. He says, "I was born a choker. Nobody's coming for me. I know it's over." So that's kind of the vibe. That kind of wraps up the song as a whole, right?
Yeah.
Not one of my favorite tracks on the album, but still fine.
Yeah, so then the next song is Shy Away. This is one of the hits off the album. So this song was about, Tyler wrote it for his brother to kind of pursue his own musical dreams and not be afraid of expressing himself.
Okay.
It also talks about like 21 Pilots, like their journey over the years.
Yeah. Not that they've ever been shy, but.
Right. Don't you shy away, manifest a ceiling. When you shy away, searching for that feeling, just like an I Love You, like a song he wrote that's never heard.
Yeah. Got a catchy chorus too, where he's just like they sing "Shy Away, Shy Away." Good song here. I don't know. I don't think it's the best song on the album by a long shot, but
this is one of my favorites.
Okay. Yeah, I could totally see it. It's not for me.
I think part of the reason I like this album again is just all their other stuff is like darker, whereas this is just kind of like it's a nice positive break.
Feels good.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to you yesterday that I didn't think that like the diehard 21 Pilots fans out there would like this album, and maybe I'm still correct on that take, just because it is such a departure from their previous work. Which, and I've talked about this before, where like, when I really like a band and they do something so, this isn't wildly different, but when a band does something so wildly different, a lot of times it's hard for me to kind of wrap myself around that.
Yeah.
And this is that album for them.
Yeah, I think this was well received.
Yeah, I mean it's got a lot of play, so it must have been. It's just not wild. It's somewhat different. So yeah.
So then, the Outside, a song about being an outsider, not fitting in with like the mainstream culture.
Mm-hmm. Simple beat here, not like some of the other stuff. The music on this album is a little bit like more diverse, but this is just back to like the quick, simple beats.
What I like on this one, it's pretty catchy. He raps the last verse, and then it's like up and down. They're nodding, heads are moving up and down. You got it, everybody. I that part to me is really catchy.
This reminded me of that Dreamers song that's like upside down. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
I think it might just be upside down.
No, they don't have a song titled Upside Down.
Give me like 2 minutes here.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Palm reader.
Yes.
Palm reader.
Dude, that sounds exactly like Palm Reader.
Right?
I'm glad you pointed that out.
I was crazy. I've lucky listened to this song like 10 times trying to figure out what it was. I was listening to it. I was like, God damn it, I've heard this song before.
Somebody should sue somebody else.
Yeah, let's have a sue-off, guys.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, great track. Really, not great track. I keep fucking that up. Good track. Really good track. Okay.
Next song's a great track.
Yes.
Saturday
is another hit off this album. Really, really catchy. Like this song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, just about having a good time on the weekend with family and friends.
Unabashed disco. This is like, it's like disco pop. It's not full disco, but it's got that disco guitar to it. And it just feels like old school disco poppy.
Yeah, this is a certified pop hit.
Yeah, 100%, no doubt. This is another one you'd hear on any pop station around the world.
Yeah, definitely. I should have played this one yesterday when we were out. But
ooh, yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah. So then the next song, Never Take It, whereas Saturday is like just a song about having a good time. This song gets back into some more serious stuff where it criticizes the media and the government for spreading misinformation and propaganda.
Gotcha.
It also kind of urges people to think for themselves.
A classic COVID tale. I feel like every fucking bit of music that came out during COVID was that. And like,
yeah,
I just, it's fine. I'm tired of like hearing the same shit. I'm tired of COVID. I'm so fucking glad it's over.
Same. So one of the lyrics from this song, why cure disease of confusion when you're the treatment facility? Oh, they're trying hard to weaponize. You and I will never take it. It's a good contrast in music and lyrics because the music again is really upbeat and catchy.
Feel good, yep.
Yeah.
100%. The next song is campy as fuck, and I kind of love it.
Dude, this is a sneaky good song.
This is a really, really good deep cut for them. Mulberry Street. Again, it's kind of got that feel of like an 80s like TV show intro. The main chorus is just like "Welcome to Mulberry Street."
Yeah, so he named it after a street he used to live on in New York City. And it's kind of like the funky, groovy, like disco vibe to it.
Yeah. Real groovy. Yeah, and that's the whole song. That like it doesn't change. That's the whole song.
Yeah. So some of the lyrics from this one: "Ain't no sunny skies till you finally realize that everybody relies on synthetic highs." Amazing line. They find someone to prescribe. Keep your bliss. There's nothing wrong with this. We just want to feel it all. Keep your pills. Save your breath. And don't ever forget. Get out of our way. We're moving sideways.
Welcome to Mulberry Street.
Powerful lyrically, in my opinion.
Really cool track.
Yeah.
The next 2 or 3 I could give or take, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
So I like Formidable a lot. This is another one he wrote for his wife. Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of got like a soap opera guitar to it. Some good some good stuff through the verses. I like the acoustic guitar setting in the background, but I don't know. It's just fine.
Yeah, the line I liked from this one is, "I know that we just met, but could you take me everywhere you've ever been?" Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Bounce Man, I like this one. The more I hear this one, I like it. It's a song about a friend who's like on the run, and Tyler, like, he's kind of inviting him over, like, hey, come over, man. We'll sing together one last time.
Right.
We'll cook dinner for you.
Get you out of here.
And then I'll give you a couple bands and send you on your way to Mexico.
Yeah.
This is very unique.
It is unique. There's an artist called Kaleo that has a lot of songs kind of similar.
I like
to
Kaleo.
that. Yeah, I feel like he has a lot of songs kind of like this.
That we should do Kaleo at some point.
Well, hell yeah. We'll talk about that. I don't know how to describe this, but the keyboard in this song kind of sounds like the music you'd hear in like The Sims or Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's like
real synthed up, like
dun, 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 dun.
It's real synthed up, just like kind of nonchalant background noise.
Yeah, I think the Sims is a good. I like that comparison.
I wrote down Animal Crossing, and the more I thought about it, I was like, this is Sims music. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah, so the part of the chorus, come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know you'll be in an out, man. Float you a couple bands, then you head to Mexico.
Yeah.
Every time this song comes on, I'm like, it's really catchy.
Chorus is really catchy.
Yeah.
No Chances next, yeah.
Yeah, this one features like background like chanting. What's a good word? It's like some kind of like tribal like chanting.
Yeah, they do that. No Chances.
We come for you.
Yeah.
No chances.
Yeah, 100%. He gets back into a little bit of the hip hop here. He didn't do a lot of that on this album, but he's doing it here. A little bit heavier sound to it, which is different from this album for the most part, but good. Yeah. Good track here.
This one's different because it returns to the Trench storyline.
Oh.
And it depicts a battle between the Banditos. That's why it's got like a darker sound.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe more intense is a good way to describe it for the album.
That's cool.
And then in the chorus, it kind of cuts out, or it cuts back on the music, and he's like, "We got people on the way. We want you home in one piece now."
I found myself appreciating this band more even as we're talking about it, because like it's exactly what we're talking about with these concept albums, where like part of what you love about a band sometimes is the storytelling with it, and that's exactly what they're building their story kind of in a fictional way.
Yeah.
I'm also a sucker for like a dystopian future novel, so like a 1984 or like a what the fuck is the name? Aldous Huxley.
Brave New World.
Brave New World. Shit like that. So this kind of like fits. I mean, again, Planet Zero, same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's you appreciate it more because of the creativity in it.
Dude, think about it this way, right? Like I heard somebody talking about Taylor Swift the other day. I think I was listening to a podcast or something. And it's like Taylor Swift is popular because she has like music that people like, not necessarily myself, but popular music. But it's also like there's this like ether like story around her about like the whole Scooter Braun thing and like these stories she's telling in her songs where it's not just the music. Yeah,
she's a good storyteller for sure.
Yeah, and so that's part of it. So that's part of what I'm really coming to like about this band.
Yeah, same here. So then it closes out the album with a dark track.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound super dark, but it is.
No. So this is a song that deals with the topic of suicide and death. This was inspired by 3 stories of people who passed away and left their rooms untouched. The song's got a somber tone and is some piano chords and strings kind of playing.
Yeah, it's a little poppy. It's not super high, not super low either, just somewhere in the middle. But the vocal or the lyrics to this song are wildly heavy.
Yeah, and the chorus is again it's catchy. The chorus is like he's like, I don't want to go like this. At least let me clean my room.
I don't want to leave like this. Da, da, da. Make my people make decisions, wondering what to do. Should they keep it on display or redecorate?
Yeah, I mean, dude, should they keep it on display or redecorate? Like when someone passes away young, like I mean it's super powerful.
Yeah, and this is maybe the first closing track that doesn't necessarily fit the rest of the album, at least to me. But it's more. And like I said, he mentioned that he wanted to make this album more upbeat, more good vibes. But I think the story was powerful enough to him that he wanted to have it somewhere. And again, with the emotional ending, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah, and yeah, I played it out. We were sitting by the fire and like listening to the verse. I was like, damn, like this is so dark. And then the chorus hits, and I'm like, that's like the catchier part. And
right, makes you feel good.
I wanted to include this one in my top 10. It was like right on the board. I didn't, but it was right on there.
It's
yeah,
in mine. Yeah.